Hello YouTube, it is Rexmon of Rexmon Productions back again with a continuation of Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsules Trial of the Fourth Dark Master, My Valentine. After journeying through the Great Mountains, we've hatched the egg, and it turned out to be a baby dragon, which, look at that green scale. I said in the video I'm a little conflicted about the old Game Boy 2000 graphics, about it being green scales instead of red or orange. But I could understand why, because of the old graphics, they went with this kind of shade of green, so that way it didn't accidentally go and clash with the old video game graphics. So I can understand the shade of green. So now we are in a village, and we are now journeying here and there to try and become one step closer to helping this legendary dragon be freed of a curse that was put on it by the Curse of Dragon. That's right. Now, yes, and I do believe this baby dragon once said its true name was Thousand Dragon, or said it's a dragon that's 1,000 years old, so hopefully we'll see some cool cinematics of the baby dragon becoming the Thousand Dragon. Or maybe we'll see the Time Wizard. Oh, I was thirsty. Sorry. Alright. Let's begin, and I hope we can somehow get that capsule that's in the backyard. Table's been wiped for clean. Hello. Check it out. Have you ever seen a house this sturdy? I'm such a nice... Oh, in such a nice new house, we'll be safe no matter what happens. Ha ha ha! An earthquake, volcanic eruption. Yeah, buddy, I don't think you understand how the chemistry science powers of magma, lava, volcanoes do. Yeah, you might have made something strong enough to last an earthquake, but not, molten lava, no. We're a couple that moved from the village called Maya. The village will be consumed by a volcanic eruption soon. Why do I feel like we somehow journeyed by accident to, Pompeii? Just past this cliff is the village of Maya. I wonder if there's a way. Because I see a fence post. No. Yeah, I'm not seeing a, say, I hate that there's like this whole, oh look, there's a capsule, but I see a fence dividing, so. Alright. Well, that was a quick stop. Let's see. You have reached steep step. Every 10 steps, 40% chance of a monster encounter, which means, Alright, let's journey on. In the previous episode, I actually showcased every monster fight we had. Oh, sweet marmalade, I want them. Even if they're just, like, defense capsules or whatever, I still want them. Hopefully we can find a way to that correct path, even if it causes a slight detour. But with this video, I'm debating on if I showcase... Oh, that's so jank. 39%. Even in this, now I'm stuttering. In this video, I'm possibly going to show every battle that I do, or I'll show every other battle based on if it's an easy fight. Oops, wait, well actually I wouldn't mind Pora, so let's take the Pora to the matchup. Like a battle like this, if the next battle like this is just a 1-drop, 2-drop of Mountain Warriors, oh, you cowardice little cheat. See your status, I always forget. Yeah, you're the meadow benefit, which we do not have. It's a patch of forest. All mountains send us some light. Oh, thank you. You're in lineup. Let's see here. March over here. Hopefully I can make decent utilization with Ryukushin in this terrain just a little bit better, because he does get pro mountain synergy. And most of the terrain, I've realized, is, you know, mountains, so... Oh, no. Okay, that's strike 3. Okay, so, yeah, I'm okay with the occasional fumbles, which is irony, but unfortunately, yeah, that kind of you win this round, Mountain Warrior. Yeah, I don't want to allow critical fails. No, thank you. Hmm. Poop. Well, only 15 damage, not even 20. Oh, what's y'all's level? 12s, 12s, and 12s. Alright, well, what? Yeah, I would probably get. Oh, wait, is Pecora in the range too? Nice. Alright, oh wow. Yeah. But it's so lame that even if you have a 100% guarantee to hit a capsule monster, sorry, monster capsule, the problem is if you roll a 95, it's still a fumble, and I think it constitutes you injure yourself. I think 94 with a high attack percentage is legally the highest you can roll and still land the hit on any adversary. I could be right, I could be wrong, I'm not 110% sure. Yeah. One time I actually think I went up against a group of Mountain Warriors that actually had enhanced attack stats, so their attack was actually superior ranged. But all the Mountain Warriors, actually I think pretty much for the most part, every monster that we've encountered is the standard variety, no enhanced attack skill capsules, which has been actually a little bit helpful, but, oh, well wait a minute, dude, you can't evade me. Yeah, I have double range. Ryugishin is actually pretty useful, not just because of the mountain terrain, but because he's a straight shooter for his attack. I don't know if I'll try to main him like I have... Oh wait, is this the pathway we came from? Oops. Well, ain't I stupid. Oh well. Aw, that ain't fair. That I call rig. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Saw it coming. Must be a lower level. Well, unfortunately, he still landed his hit. Yep. A couple levels lower because he didn't even hit 20. Alright, now I got to march. Nice. Just hit it. Yeah. Dang it. That was a lot of good damage. Fair. Alright, so that was kind of mean. Well, we gotta climb up some ladders. I mean, some stairs. What? There's a giant rock here. What should I do? I would assume, obviously, push it. Oh my. Oh? Well, Did a cinematic or something. Okay. Ah, okay. Yay. Okay. Actually, wait, before the, yeah. Yeah, I wanna make sure I save periodically between fights for, you know, specialty reasons. Let's see here. What the? Oh, it's Taya! Or Anzu. Well, it's English translated, so... Hey, yummy screenshot. Hold on tight. There you go. Oh. Phew, that was close, Taya. Are you okay? Wait a minute, aren't we supposed to be, like, all Yugi form when we're in the monster world? Huh. Yugi, that was so scary, but I wanted to give you this. Oh my my god, an Evo capsule! No way! I haven't seen one of those since we rescued Bakura from... God, who was that? We had to fight... I think it was Weevil, Rex... Then? No, because this is the fourth one. I can't remember who that was. I'm sorry, but Yugi, you've gotten stronger. I used to rescue you when you were bullied. You sure aren't weak anymore. Good luck, Yugi. Thank you, Taya. I'll do my best. Well, now I want to save again, because that was awesome. And now, I also need to, well, not quite like that. Now, I want to figure out where we could drop this evolution capsule. Well, obviously, Unfortunately, the tragic factor is, if you drop an evolution capsule on a monster, it evolves them, but it debuffs and nerfs them all the way to level 1. So, oof. So, because we definitely need some high-level monsters, Cobrata and Mystic Horseman... Well, actually, I know Cobrata can't be evolved. I would love to experiment with Mystic Horseman, see if it would give us Rapid Horseman, but unfortunately, because of circumstances, cannot risk it. I don't think it would be compatible for you guys. I can almost guarantee it wouldn't be, so don't even try. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Soggy the Dark Clown... Well, that would be an intriguing combination. I think Silverfang is a monster in this game, because I think there was that opponent who traditionally fought with a trio of wolves, but one of them was a Silverfang. Now, I wouldn't mind trying it. Now, ironically, we've had a level 13 Larvamont for quite some time. I don't feel like wasting it, only because I can guarantee at bet, because I think I have seen Cocoon of Evolution, and I don't really think it would be worth the sacrifice. I wouldn't mind trying it on Crawling Dragon. Gokabor, probably not. Sorry, the Dark Clown would be an interesting change, as would Mountain Warrior, but I don't know. Wait, what? But I thought in our previous episode, did I have a second Mountain Warrior this whole time? I did not realize. I completely forgot I had another twin. Well, boy, am I flabbergasted. I don't know. Well, and of course we still have that HP capsule, so I would use it on Ryukushin, but I kind of want to try and keep him. So let's see here. I don't know. Probably not Beaver Warrior. Probably not. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have to, yeah, because what sucks is if it doesn't have any effect, it's basically a permanently lost wasted capsule, so thank God for the power of time rewind. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I got 2 more attempts for this. Skullstalker. Okay, that's fair. Maybe I'd get a full super zombie out of this. Okay, so apparently it could be used on Crawling Dragon, but the reality is his level's too low. That kind of sucks, but maybe instead of training Bakura for the next few matches, we could train the Crawling Dragon instead. Now, the other reality is we now have an HP capsule, and as much as I love Cobrata and Mystic Horseman, I feel like maybe we should try and save the HP capsule for an evolved super monster. Which way did we come from again? Down that way, so down this way we shall go now. Oh well. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'll skip this fight or not, because, yeah. Hmm. Sure. I kinda... Oh wow, a critical hit. Great job, Cobrata. 2 for 1, heck yeah. So, the reality is because these are only level 12s, and Cobrata and Mystic Horseman are both level 15, if I truly want to try and help the Crawling Dragon get leveled up to become whatever he could evolve into, it's gonna be a long time in the making, because which is funny because I remember when we got to evolve Beaton, we were able to evolve Beaton at level 7 or 8, I think. I'd have to look back at old footage. And then, of course, it transcended into the Hyper Beetle, and we were able to upgrade its stats within an attack capsule, which made it super strong and OP, only to be defeated in that battle that came out of nowhere by the evil Dark Puppeteer, which made me so mad and moody. But the reality is we would have to, like, risk a couple of battles by dropping our lower class monsters into the next future battles just to guarantee proper XP or do a lot of off-camera grinding. Don't get me wrong, this match was actually worth the XP, but sadly, though... Dang it. This one's gonna be a dangerous fight, I can already tell. Wait. No, this should be a safe spot for the Crawling Dragon because of the Dragon Wing Head dude, yeah. Now the real question is, not this time, but yeah. Cobrata, let's kick that Tiger Axe's butt! Yeah. Hopefully this matchup's worth at least 10 or 11 XP. Boom. I can already tell that stupid Dragon Wing Head's gonna tick me off and give me the biggest migraines this fight. Ooh, that's aggravating. Oh no! Dang it! Well... yeah, that's devastatingly tragic. I did not realize that monstrosity's range of attack was that good. But I thought wrong, unfortunately. Case closed, unfortunately. Revenge! No, come on! Let me avenge my boy! Well, the game does not want to give me vengeance yet. Sad day. Well, still gonna advance. But, yeah, that sucked, because now Cobrata's gonna get hit by the Mountain Warrior. Okay, but it was only a small 20-point damage. Yeah, the Crawling Dragon was unfortunately only a level 10, and these are like 12 or 14s, which is problematic for adversaries like that. But, yeah. Revenge! Yeah, rest in peace, Crawling Dragon. I really wanted to try truly to evolve and experiment, so that way we could have a new Revenge! A experimental and evolved super monster like what we had with Hyper Beetle and start training here and now. But only 8 experience? That is so lame. We literally lost the monster and we went up against 3. Whoops, wrong button. Capsules, evolution. Okay. So, fortunately, we can't really. I would love to see if it would. Let me see here. Wow. Okay, so apparently you could evolve the Mystic Horseman, but at level 15, even still too low. I'm guessing a Rapid Horseman would be his evolutionary form, but clearly the level is too low, so, yeah. Okay. I really want to keep Ryukushin because this is traditionally a mountain terrain area, and so even if it did have an evolutionary form, I don't want to waste the evolution capsule because then it would go back to level 1. Already tried starter. What about Tiger Axe? Alright, well, that don't work, so nope. No, it wouldn't work on any of these. Legend? Probably not, but let's see. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know. Would it be worth it? Yeah, I didn't think so. I almost considered it, but I only did it out of curiosity. So, I'm gonna try 2 more times with the creature roster we got. Okay, yep, it's now a Silver Fang. And let's see what we're working with. So, at level 1, it's a 10 attack, 8 defense, and 11 SP. It's, well, let's look at a Dark Chimera. 10, well, 10. Now, considering one's an evolution and one was a level 2, I guess. Also, what is your... Oh! That is actually, that's an interesting attack pattern. I will not deny. Form, lettuce. Oh yeah, we don't got time for that. Not right now. Wait, I'm sorry, you do the swap. So, I am going to try, and not here. Yeah, I'm gonna swap places with Great White, only because Great White, he is not so great. So here's what I'm gonna try and do. I do want to give Silverfang, now that he's an evolution monster, the powers of the evolution capsules. Well, we know, nice. Well, we know another capsules to the down here, so let's go for it. Monster Barrel. But the reality is, we have to be... Whoa, no. We have to be very... We have to be very... very careful with how we place and how we use, because the reality check is, even as an evolution monster, Silverfang is going to need a long time before he can truly contribute. Yes. I think with the next fight, we'll fight with a alternative roster while trying to... Oh god, I want to sneeze, but my sinuses are playing mind games with me. Try one more time. Oh wow. Critical hit, nice. So that way we can potentially rack up more XP, because I think the game's only gonna be like 5 XP for the silver thing. Yeah, called it. So I think we'll experiment with a different kind of roster. Ooh, yay. And not bad, another HP capsule, but we gotta fight again. So this episode started off pretty cool. I mean, for all we need. Let's take Beaver Warrior, Silverfang to the far, far back. Ryukushin right here. And let's take Flame Swordsman into battle too. Not bad, not bad. Wacky little, how do you attack again? Like that. And stay. Hopefully these kind of matches, and yeah, hopefully with these kind of matchups, we can rack up just a little bit more XP, like more than 5, maybe like 8, because, ow, my toes, because, yeah, Silverfang, you're in evolution form, nice, critical hit, great job, Ryukushin. What? These are 5? They must be level 13s, yikes. Coward, alright. Nice. So now I actually have 2 HP capsules to invest into Silverfang potentially. Let me think. I'm actually going to have to maneuver specially because the one downside about Ryukushin, he does not have sideways attack, but he, funny enough, I think can attack what's behind him. He can't. Good thing we were lined up for Flame Swordsman to back up our boy Ryukushin. Oh my god, a perfect crit. Please say that's enough to kill a man. It was! Yeah. I'm actually doing pretty good, and I'm glad I'm utilizing Ryukushin. Nice. Isn't Flame Swordsman in attack range? He is! Nice! Flaming Sword of Battle! And another crit? Dang, Flame Swordsman, you are hitting all the high notes and the lux. Nice. And he's going for the beaver. Alright. 66. Okay. It's fine. I wonder. Don't think Silverfang's and... Aw, he was one square off to give Beaver Warrior attack buff. That's sad. Actually, I think, because Beaver Warrior is adjacent, I should have led with this style prior. Let's see, Ryukushin danced with one Mountain Warrior, Flame Swordsman crit dropped, and boom. Nice. Alright, let's see, did my strategy work? 9 is better than 8, and also better than, yeah. And also better than 5, so yeah. Dang, Ryukushin, you have a lot of great super stats. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's see, I'm going... It's a smorgasbord of beautiful, beautiful capsules. Okay. Gotta climb up here to get a boulder. Oh, we barely dodged that and barely was allowed to touch the boulder. Boom. Right on the money. Okay. Place now. Beaver Warrior. And Flame Swordsman. Let's put you right here. Ooh, freak. out. It's my greatest adversary and my least favorite opponent to tangle with. Oh. Now I wish Flame Swordsman was standing where Beaver Warrior was standing. Oh, well, Well, now we're in danger. Because I hate to admit it, well, maybe not. Well, wait. Now if I march back... Ah! Suck it. So this is very tragic circumstances because now, well, dang it. Are you still standing? Standing like a true survivor, yay. Actually though, you only have 25 HP left. Boom. Please hit this SOB so I don't prematurely lose a monster already. Is this not worth playing patty cake in the worst kind of way with me? Beaver Warrior, thank you. Alright, I think... I don't know. Ooh. Stay. Alright. Nice. This is genius. Perfection. We barely managed to save Ryukushin. We now have the Dino Wing, I think, in a perfect gridlock to where it can't escape Beaver Warrior. Nice. Owie. Good. Alright, nice. Oh, but only 6 XP? That sucks. I think I go this way to get those capsules, though. 90. Dang! I think SPD is like a... Wow, more HP. I think SPD is like a specialty defense build. And no doubt there's probably like another boulder around here somewhere. I'm gonna sit again. Alright, folks, we're back. There was a slight technical difficulty, so yeah. So I'm not quite sure what the accuracy levels... Oh, dang it. Well, let's see here. I'm not quite sure where the correct pathway is to go, but we do pretty well. And honestly, it's so exciting to farm how well we are with all these attack crests. Let's put Flame Swordsman out here. Let me think. I like using Beaver Warrior. He does good. Garuzi's, you know what, let's bring in Feral into the fray, and, oh wow, just a couple of Mount Warriors, alright. Yeah, how do you attack again? Oh, wow. I need to start utilizing the Mighty Feral Imp more often. I like his, unique attack pattern, it's awesome. Okay, chump. Though I don't really care for his blind spot. Yay! 38, that's good. I miss the days when I had monsters that could always one-shot my opponents. And you are stupid lucky that my Feral Imp is not gonna be able to snipe you. Lucky you. well, thank you for not moving at all, so that way my oh so mighty Ryukushin of the mountains can fireball you to death. And then there was one, the Mountain Warrior. In all honesty, I guess maybe that would have made a... Why did the AI not choose to attack? It's so weird. I guess in all reality honesty, in ways I could understand the argument of, nah, that would make Flame Swordsman too OP if they gave, instead of 3 squares to the side, 2 squares in all the horizontal direction, you know what I mean? I could understand why the producers and the directors of the game of 2000 or 1998, you know, whenever they decided to put the game into writing for coding, because, hey, I don't know how difficult it is to make a game compared to 1995 to 2001, as it is compared today, and this was made in Japan, and for the Game Boy Color, so I could only imagine the difficulties that it must have had. Maybe it took a year of coding, maybe 3, but I can understand if the arguments were to say, nah, if we gave Flame Swordsman 2 squares up and 2 squares to the side, that would make him way, way too OP. But then again, I've seen some pretty legendary OP creatures, and hell, I wouldn't be surprised if, rest in peace, Crawling Dragon, if the creature you could have evolved to if you were of high enough level would have been, hilariously enough, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to save. I'm gonna go down these stairs and maybe fight one more time. Go up these stairs real quick. Well, that's a dead end, which sucks. So, actually, what I'm going to do is, because I think this adventure through the mountains has been pretty long, so I'm gonna call this episode right here, because this is gonna be a long challenge, the Trial of Dark Mastermind Valentine. So please stay tuned for the next part, and thank you again for watching. My name is Rexmon of Rexmon Productions. Stay tuned.